Okay, hello everybody out there. This is Nacho Don coming to you on behalf of the Nacho Research Lab. It's a small group, a pretty boutique investor type group, research type group, mainly community. And so I've been getting a lot of inquiries because I've done some videos on Terra Luna, and some people know that for a few years now I've shared the Palm Beach publications, Palm Beach Confidential, Palm Beach Crypto Income or Tech Royalties publications, and some others. Um, so what I wanted to talk about today is for anybody who's interested in joining us on the in the Nacho Research Lab. Yes, let me just say, I'll get that out of the way. We share the publications. They're very expensive. I think they're like retail for like $2,500 a piece per year. Sometimes they run a 2-year deal. But what I've done is I found out over the years we've had a great need of more help and more instruction, more tutorials, more community support. And I've done a lot of hand holding over the years and just helping people. Uh, and so what I've done is I put together something a little bit more formalized in terms of the community. And now I've got a community of people that are eager to help you as well. Okay, so I've got a couple different levels of membership, and at the end of this, I'll tell you how to get in touch with me, or you can find that in the video below. But I would encourage you to just watch this. Just make sure that this is a fit for you before you email me and start asking me, questions and stuff. I'm happy to send you the information. No, this is not free. We're all making a lot of money. A lot of that is based on the wisdom and the knowledge that I have uh, gathered by God's grace and by hard work and research and dedication to the field of cryptocurrency. And so, yes, there is a charge for it, but it's really minimum or minimal for what you're going to get, I assure you. And everybody in my group is just really thankful. I think I've been lavished with, probably more praise than I deserve, and more thankfulness, and I'm thankful for that. So let's get on. I'm going to make myself disappear here, and then I'm going to do a presentation for you. Okay, so just a really short presentation. Hopefully, it'll be too short, but I've been known to ramble on, so pardon me if this goes a bit long. But so the Nacho Research Lab. This is as I mentioned, I started this because I noticed that people really needed help. Okay, and and also I wanted a place where we can come together as a group and put our minds together to try to find some of the best crypto projects that are out there and possibly undiscovered. And so we do a lot of that. You'll see a lot of ideas being kicked around in the main chat, and that's ideally kind of where I want to take this thing. I think we're going to be a little bit segmented in the future, whereas we onboard new individuals into the group and learn them up, and then turn them into mini researchers, hopefully. And I have a rough idea of how I'm going to work that going forward into the future. But here, community equals value. So if you're thinking about joining us, there are people that just lurk and that don't really participate. Maybe they don't have the time. They're such busy. Maybe they're a bunch of kids and stuff. I get it. But the real value here, from my perspective and from the perspective of others, has been to be in a community of people who care, people who have your back, and people who will watch out for you. So let's move forward. So what's another reason why I'm doing this? Well, crypto is difficult, okay? Are you going to make it? Are you going to make it if you just buy a newsletter, and you get so hyped up over the promise that they tell you in these marketing presentations? I will tell you that everything you see on this screen is absolutely true. Crypto is difficult, and going it alone is not easy. I don't care how many publications you have. I have people come to me that have all the publications but still want to join because they know that they need some more support. And I don't care what Tika Tawari tells you or what you know, what anybody tells you of any, Stansberry Research. When you call those people and ask for help, you are getting a $10 an hour customer service rep. Do you think that a person would be working for $10 an hour if they're successful in cryptocurrency? I can assure you that they wouldn't. All right, so just keep that in mind. So crypto has a high degree of difficulty. It's highly technical. There are hardly ever any 1-800 numbers to call for support, and if you do manage to find somebody to help you where you can actually make a phone call, you're probably going to get a very low quality of support. Crypto is full of scammers. You will find endless scams on YouTube, Telegram, and YouTube can be very good YouTubers who give out 80% good information, but that 20% of paid or shilled information that they give you, they could just be dumping coins on you. So you've got to really understand how to navigate these shark-infested waters. Telegram is full of scams. So you can go on Telegram poking around in projects and thinking that you're gonna, thinking that you know a lot and everything, and you can get scammed there as well. Fake exchange websites. I had a woman come to me. She was going to sign up with me, and then she was having issues with her Bittrex account. She Googled a Bittrex customer support number, and sure enough, there was a website for her, but and it looked like Bittrex, and they gave her an 800 number to call, and they connected her. Basically, that was a scam site. They connected her with a scammer that basically got her to give away her passcode, and before you know it, $8,000 in her Coinbase account was wiped out. Do you know how to secure all of your accounts? Do you understand how to use a ledger? Do you understand how to use MetaMask? Do you understand how to buy Ethereum or buy ERC20 tokens using MetaMask? Do you know how to use Uniswap? I mean, these are difficult things, okay? And I don't mean to make light of them. That's why I started this group, okay? Also, misinformation and FUD, fear, that stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt, is really hard to discern. Do you know how many friends I have that still haven't bought any Bitcoin here in 2021, or they got in, but then they got out because they read some news articles that were designed to make them sell their Bitcoin? They just couldn't hold on to it. So there's a lot of misinformation, and there's a lot of FUD out there in the media that's paid for. There's also a lot of hype on a lot of projects that you would not know that they're hyping unless unless you really understood this game, okay? And you had somebody to tell you, look, this is wheat, this is chaff, this is gold, this is fool's gold, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? There's a reason I'm doing this group. If you've seen some of my videos, you can see some of my holdings, and you can see that you can probably deduce that I'm probably not doing this for the money. Having a little extra cash flow is good. It's nice to be paid for your time and your work. But this is not like a huge moneymaker for me. This is more like me getting people involved in crypto and hoping to sort of pay it forward and have people get other people involved in crypto so that we can really take this to the next level. So crypto is difficult. Let's move on. Okay, this is the new Wild West. A little bit of variation on the first one. I want to drill this into your head. Are you a gunslinger? Because if you're not, you need a gunslinger at your side. If you don't know how to shoot the apple off somebody's head at 100 yards away, then you better be with somebody that can. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that you really need somebody at your side. These markets are designed to take your money. Most, remember, who went out west from the east, most of them died or gave up. Okay, most of them came out searching for gold, and all they found were they froze to death, and in Donner Pass they ate each other. So only the strong will survive here, especially if you're you're not well equipped. Okay, the government will not protect you here. That's one of the beauties. It's kind of like the two-edged sword here. We are looking to get away from government here and away from all of the draconian controls that they have over us. Um, but there are some cases in life, of course, when you can dial 911 and get a cop to show up at your door and everything. But sometimes, the best protection is really having a gun in your house, right? I mean, yeah, that's a strong deterrent. If somebody knows you're armed, are they going to really come and rob you? So, the government here in crypto is not going to protect you. There's no one to call and complain and get your money back when you get robbed, when you get hacked, when your computer is infected, with a virus or something. You just have to know all of the pitfalls to look out for. Anyway, the government was never your friend anyway. I had to throw that in there. Crypto can be also a very lonely place, and your friends probably suck. They're not going to help you in this, right? Like, if you're watching this video and you've gotten this far, if you've watched any of my other videos, you probably know. I bet you that you're probably one of your only people in your circle of acquaintances and friends that is really considering this. And that's very typical. I remember when I started buying Bitcoin in 2014, 2015, I was alone. I mean, my wife didn't even really know or care about it. It's just, I was like in my own world with it, and everyone I told about it, I was so excited about, permissionless, decentralized currency. But nobody else was as excited as I was, okay? And I think that will eventually change. And but what you want to do is you want to get ahead of this curve. And it's no fun doing it alone. So when you have a community of people, and we have a good mix of veterans and people who are very, very new, very, very new. I have it set up though for so that the new person can find their way. Okay, so again, crypto can be a very lonely place, and you're not going to get any comfort or companionship or direction or help necessarily from a cold newsletter in your hand. Okay, and lastly, on this page, markets are designed to take your money, whether you're in stocks, forex, options markets and stuff. There's sharks everywhere, okay? And these things are designed to part you from your hard-earned cash, all right? Otherwise, there wouldn't be people getting really, really wealthy doing it. How many times have you heard people say, "Oh, I'm going to be a day trader"? Yeah, you think it's easy? I can assure you it's not, and I can assure you that you'll probably lose your shirt in the process. So while the Nacho Research Lab is not a trading group per se, we have a bunch of traders in there. We talk about trading. We post charts. I do videos to try to help people understand trading on a very basic level. And I plan on doing a lot more of those in the future because I think it's really important. I have about 10 students. Well, they're not students. They're going to be students of their friends and acquaintances and members of the Nacho Research Lab, but they're going to be signing up for a trading school that I went to years ago and learned how to trade. And we have 10 people that are anxious to go and learn how to trade. So in the very near future, we're going to even have even more traders, properly trained traders, who understand how to look at the market, who understand how to read charts, who understand technical analysis. And we're going to have those people all trained up, and you're more than welcome to join them or to get in on the next class whenever that starts. And I can lead you and point you in that direction. Again, that's not something that I run myself. That's something that I sort of outsource, if you will. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what are the benefits of being in the Nacho Research Lab, the NRL? Well, you're not alone here, right? We have 3 crypto telegram rooms. Okay, we have the main room, which is where we just chat about anything and everything. I have a segregated sort of curated newsroom, which is read only, and that's really good for people who are really busy. So let's say you come home from work and you see, oh my goodness, there's 300 messages to read in the Nacho Research Lab. I don't have time to go through that. I've got to feed my kids and get them to bed and all that. Well, you can just take the time at some point and go through the newsroom, and there'll probably be only a handful of things posted there. What I considered noteworthy, newsworthy, maybe some of the best conversations from the Nacho Room main chat, and it's just basically a curated read-only list. And so you can get the skinny on what's been going on by just reading that. And then we have the noob room, right? So look, I have a lot of noobs in the NRL. Now, sometimes I look at them, I said, wait, are they really a noob? No, they were. They were 2 months ago. They were 3 months ago. They were a month ago. But now they're getting so caught up, because when you really apply yourself and you really hang out in the Nacho Research Lab rooms, you're going to learn so much. You're going you're just going to, it's going to be like drinking from a fire hose a bit, but you're going to have the chance in the noob room and even in the main room to ask questions. Questions you might think are stupid or embarrassed to ask. But I encourage everybody to go in there and ask questions. And then we have a bunch of trained up people who are going to be able to help you. Some people have been in crypto many years, some like myself, and then other people are new, but they're fast learners. There's other people that are intermediate. So we have all different types, and we're all trying to help each other. Next point, crypto is heavily, I mean, seriously, it's like 99.9% male dominated. If you ever poke around crypto communities and stuff, you'll notice that. But we have a good mix of females in our group. And I noticed some of the ladies talking to each other on the side and stuff. So I think I take some pride in that there are women in this heavily male dominated technological field, or whatever you want to call it, cryptocurrency. We have a very good mix of very lovely women in our group who are anxious to learn, and you can find some female companionship in the room as well. If sometimes you don't want to talk to us guys who are just sending each other gifts and joking around a lot. We do a lot of joking around too in the Nacho Research Lab. We have a lot of fun. Then you have experts like me, Nacho Don, at hand to help you, right? So do we have a big problem? Do we have a big issue to solve here? I could usually get the answers, okay? And I'm always around to help, okay? But we have more and more people stepping up, such as the tutorial one-on-one Zoom classes. We have a fella in the room right now. His name is Simon. He's very tech savvy, let's say. And even for, like, my gold members are the ones who get direct access to me. Otherwise, you have to talk to me in the rooms when I'm around. But my gold members have that kind of access. But most people are like silver level. You can still get a good amount of help at the silver level. Okay, I'm going to tell you, right? So I'm kind of shooting my gold memberships in the foot here, but I don't care. I want you to do something that's affordable for you according to what you need. And now we have some the ability for you to get some help. And I just I'm going to keep a close eye on this. I can't have people totally milking. His name is Simon. I can't have people milking his time over and over again. But you need, if you're having a hard time understanding something, you want to learn how to use MetaMask. You want to learn how to use Binance Chain. You want to learn how to use the Cake on Binance. You want to learn Terra Station or something. Well, I do videos on these things sometimes. A lot of times they're for members only. But you're going to be able to sit down in a Zoom call, have the opportunity to sit down in a Zoom call and do sort of one-on-one stuff. And then, of course, gold members, I can do that occasionally with you one-on-one myself. So again, we're just expanding here, and we're having community step up and start to offer help. Okay, so I'm just really excited about that, and I love to see it, and I see more and more people helping out in the room. Okay, so then we have technical analysis. I am a chartist, as they say. I do TA, technical analysis. And while I'm not a day trader per se, I do make trades probably, at least every other day or every day. So, and of course, I use charts to help me find positions, to help me find entries, to help me find exits, to help me see where to take profits. And I drop those charts right in the Telegram rooms. Boom, boom, boom. As soon as I get them, I drop them in there. So you're going to see charts, and I suspect as we get more and more traders trained up, you're going to see more and more charts. And also I have videos on how to read those charts, right? Like, I think I even have one of the videos publicly facing on candlesticks. So, go watch my video on candlesticks. You want to see my teaching style and the kind of stuff we talk about in the room. The reason I did that video was because I was dropping charts in the room, and I was afraid people just weren't understanding them, right? And so people told me that that video was really helpful. So I always try to do things like that are going to help people get learned up, right? And so that you can be more productive and have a greater understanding with the things that you're buying, with the movement of assets as they move and find price history and things like that. So anyway, and again, I already touched on that. The special videos made just for community members. A lot of my videos are unlisted and private, okay? Whenever I do like a video, when I send out the Tika videos, because Tika gives these great pep talks about the market and stuff, these macro overview, I usually just record that, and then I put my commentary along with it, and I send that out to our members. So you're not going to miss a thing from Palm Beach. I'm going to put those up, but those are obviously for members of the NRL only, and a lot of other videos are as well. If I'm talking about a new idea to the group, I don't want the public to know. It's like, because then you could just watch my YouTube channel and get all our picks. You like Luna at 30 cents. I just recently started talking about Luna publicly because we've already done almost 100x on it. I think we're up like 8,000%. So it's fine now. I can tell the public, hey, this is what the Nacho Research Lab was buying a ton of before. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you've seen how well we're doing with that. Okay, let's move on. Almost at the end here. Okay, investor benefits. Okay, so we already went over, you get the publication share, but you get a lot more, right? You're going to get crypto veterans to help you make better decisions. Crypto veterans like me, and we have a bunch of others in the group. We've done Zoom calls before together where we were talking about a new product launch and how we want to approach it. So it's just been so much fun. We have a community that will scrutinize the Palm Beach picks, right? Because I don't buy everything that Tico Tawari recommends. Hell no. I'm telling you, you'd be a fool to do that, right? Yeah, Tika has like 90 coins, whatever in the portfolio. Maybe I think between Crypto Income Quarterly, Tech Royalties, and Palm Beach Confidential, I think there's like 60, 70 coins. Look, I'm not interested in having a portfolio with that many coins personally. So I always like to scrutinize and find the best ones, right? And say, okay, rather than, and this is just my philosophy, rather than buy everything, I'm going to buy, I know this one's got a much better chance of being big, so why don't I just go double into that or go triple or quadruple, right? But again, when you hang around in the room, you're gonna see different philosophies of different investors, and I don't want to say anything is right or wrong, but I think you want to use best practices and to follow people that have been successful, right? And I've had success, so I've always encouraged people to, if you're not going to trail me exactly and buy exactly what I'm going to do, that's fine. You're going to feel passionately about projects that I don't. But that's what the room is for, right? We mix it up, we talk about the projects, and we scrutinize the recommendations of the publications as well. So remember, I am a 7-year veteran now in crypto. So I understand this space at a very high level, okay? I also know whales in the space, so sometimes I get tips, hey, we're buying this and you should look at it, right? And then I can come to you guys and say, here you go, guys. Look, some of my whale friends are buying this. Let's get in on it. We recently did that with Dodo. I think we bought it, whatever we got, like 700% on it, and then I sold it. I think I don't, and I'll always tell you when I'm buying or selling something that I recommend, because I don't want you to get stuck holding a bag. But we're all adults. You do what you want. But in that case, a Dodo, I just got rid of it. So basically, we're doing a lot of picks outside of the Palm Beach, right? It's not just about the Palm Beach at the Nacho Research Lab. That's just a very, very small part of what we're doing. And of course, Palm Beach doesn't have any community. So here we go. All right, so when to go big? That's my philosophy. I like to go big in things that show the most promise, not spread all my chips out on like a million different projects. But again, that's just me. But we got in at Luna at 30 cents, whatever it was, 6, 7 months ago. And I mean, just go look at the chart, look at the price, and see what that thing has done. I will say that and I'm not going to mention any names here, we have minted a couple millionaires in the group. So, take that for what it's worth. When to take profits, right? You want someone to help you make that decision, right? Or give you that reminder, hey, guys, we're up, we're up 50x on this, or we're up 20x on this, it might be time to take a lot off the table here, right? And sometimes that might be after just getting a 200%, a 2x or a 3x. Hey, guys, cash out your principal and let the rest run, or cash out 3/4, these kind of things. So it's fundamentals mixed with TA. We like to dig into the projects. That's what it's where you get research lab from, right? And also technical analysis when it comes to the charting. Okay, do you believe in this? You see the guy, you see this idiot with the mask? I think he's from Tel Aviv, Israel. The Israelis are trying to market this this mask that you can eat through. Okay, this is a total troll job probably, but this was a quote-unquote serious invention. But basically, do you wear a mask at all? I'm not talking about when you have to wear a mask, like getting on a plane or whatever. But do you believe in what's going on out there right now? Right? I don't want to say too much about. I don't want to mention the name, but do you believe in this stuff? Do you believe in what's going on right now and how they've shut down the whole world over a virus? If you believe that, then if you believe everything as the media is portraying it, or if you believe it 50% of what the media is portraying it as, I don't want you in my group. You're not going to fit in. You have a long way to go. You need to wake up before you can come through the doorway of the Nacho Research Lab. I don't need your money. Okay, I can assure you. So the Nacho Research Lab is full of mainly awake and freedom-loving people. Okay, we believe crypto helps us achieve permissionless control over our finances and our lives. We abide by the golden rule to love one another. We are aware of the New World Order devices. Okay, and we talk about them sometimes, but I try to keep the room, to be sort of apolitical sort of thing. We don't talk about I don't have a political affiliation. I'm more of an anarchist, agorist, libertarian-minded. Let's say that, right? And I believe that I don't check your voluntarist or libertarian card at the door, but this is that check on that, right? I'm telling you who I am and who I want in the group. Now, if you come into the group and you think you're gonna espouse statism and espouse government controls over our money and our lives, I will just kick you out, and you will not get a refund. So don't even waste your time. That's what I would say. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so this is the last page here. For any inquiries, I would just say just email me there at bitcoin.nacho@gmail.com. I am going to have the second year pricing. So in other words, after you're with us for a year, and you pay the first year's rate. The second year, based on your contribution, will be 50% off. Okay. Now, lurkers are not going to get 50% off anymore. I notice there are some people in the room who never contribute anything, who never even say hello, who never say thank you, who never do anything. Those people, obviously, they're going to have to pay a premium in the future. Okay. But for people who are there, who make an effort, to show up once in a while, you don't have to contribute research or anything like that. I realize a lot of you are going to be new. A lot of you are not going to understand how to do these things, but just contribute to the energy of the group. You're going to get 50% off going forward, right? Because I want to have a dynamic community. I don't want to have a community of people who are just reading and trying to look for coin picks. I'm not really interested in that. So this will all be based on my sole discretion. I consider myself a very fair person, and I want everybody. I mean, I almost want everybody to be in there for free, personally. As I get to know you, and if you're doing a really good job and you're helping and contributing, it's like this guy Simon who just stepped up, and he said, "Look, I'm able to do Zoom calls with these people and help them out. I've noticed people are having a problem." Well, he's never going to get charged. If he's helping me like that, I'm not going to charge him, right? So, he's stepping it up. I actually want to start to get him paid too, for helping me. So, I'm going to work on ways possibly doing that. But, there's some opportunity here, right? So, you make yourself a valuable part of the community, and then it's no longer really it's no longer about the money. Okay. So anyway, I think that will wrap it up, and I hope this explains exactly sort of what you can hope to achieve in the Nacho Research Lab, and I hope this appeals to you. And please just send me all inquiries, and I'll send you a list of sort of in writing, sort of what you're sort of getting, kind of thing, and it might make it clear on the publications and stuff like that, and you can consider the pricing on your own time. Okay, thank you for listening to this. God bless, and take care. And I'm gonna say bye for now.